Do you know how awesome it feels to go into conflict or DZ and not see a single Crusader shield? This patch has inadvertently made PvP better. The time to kill feels really good, and most importantly, it forces players to alter their builds and make ones that don't rely on a shield protecting them. Heartbreaker is not an overpowered gear set because there are counters for it, so overall the PvP is great right now. I mean, great considering the circumstances. A lot of you, including me, think that the devs are trying to drive PvP players to the Division heartland while maintaining a PvE following for the Division, because let's be honest, that's their moneymaker. That may be true. They might even make an all PvE Division 3, which is not unbelievable, but I think that'll be a mistake because look at what's going on now. Even though Yannick was explicit in the live stream about them not making PvP a priority, it is still getting better by accident. What irony. I, for one, am enjoying it. So, if the PvP is inadvertently getting better based on the changes made, then this means that the Division as a whole is destined to have PvP. There's not a Division without it. Wasn't it that from the beginning of the Division that the Dark Zone was one of the greatest concepts to have ever been added to a looter shooter? It's what makes the game unique. In fact, it's what made the Division what it is today, actually. So, it wouldn't make sense to follow all these other game companies with how they're trying to go the Battle Royale route. Just look at this gameplay. What you've been seeing in the background as I'm speaking about it. I didn't see one shield. Well, maybe a couple. But it was balanced because if you see here, this guy maybe could have killed me. And even with this shield, I had equal opportunity to kill him, which I did, and it felt balanced. Other times while playing PvP, when I would get shot, normally there'd be zero chance of me escaping if he got the jump on me. Like this, for example. I realized the damage I was taking and fell back to use an armor kit. Then as he tried to fall back and do the same, I ran up on him with my teammate and bodied him. Do you know what this is called? Counterplay, which is quintessential to PvP. Even sometimes when I knew I was about to lose a fight. Just the idea that I survived this long before dying gave me hope that maybe I could have escaped. I noticed all of this during my playtimes and it felt good. I knew this patch was going to make me feel that way. I even said it before the patch was released when I talked about how Catharsis would provide a segue to better PvP. Well, it turns out not only Catharsis is doing that, but other aspects as well. And usually when there's a new patch, the meta build is always overpowered. There's never a real counter to it, right? Or it'll be difficult to find one without resorting to skill builds. It was very rare that you'd find a DPS build that was better than the Berserk Clutches, 311-7s, or Contractor's Foxes. Now, that's not the case. With pulse resistance being relevant more than ever now, you're able to fight against Heartbreaker. And I know that when they shoot you in the head, the Heartstopper talent still procs, but I'm okay with that. Because if you're 100% immune from pulse, that alone gives you an advantage because they cannot see you. So it balances that relationship out. And once you two finally meet in battle, it really requires skill for both parties in order to decide who will come out on top. When I was playing in Conflict and in the DZ, the people using Heartbreaker with the ACS-12 combo would run up on me with such arrogance, like all meta users do. But because of how this patch is now, that mentality is dead, bro. They will get humbled quickly and have on many occasions. I got a couple builds out now that can be used to fight Heartbreaker builds, also for purposes of playing other content like PvE. If you want to check those out, here are the links and they'll be in the description as well. I'd like to know if you feel the same way about PvP as I do, or if not, I want to hear from you anyway. Comment below your thoughts and make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on one of these build videos here. Be right out.